What is the meaning of this song? No mic? Or you can.
Om Ajnanatimandasya Dhyanandana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Srila Gurudev has ordered me to briefly explain the outline of this kirtan by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has bought from Goloka Vrindavan one tree that is called Kalyana Kalpataru, the tree of auspiciousness, which fulfills all the spiritual desires of sadhaka. In this book, Kalyana Kalpataru, he has given this very beautiful song, which embodies the essence of a spiritual life. First thing, he's praying, Hari Hari Kavimura Ave Nodi. When will such a day be mine? What kind of day? Vimala Vaishnava Rati Upajive Vasana Hoik Bhushin. When will that day come? When I will have a rati. It means deep, unprecedented attachment for the lotus feet of a pure Vaishnava. Very intimate and loving relationship. Lokik Sadbandhu Bhat Sambandha. Like family relationship and deep attachment for a high level of Vaishnava. When this love and affection comes with a transcendental personality, then what happens? Only by this kind of relationship can Vasana Hoibekshin, all the material desires in the heart, they diminish down to nothing. No more material desire at all. Then the Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying, Antare Bahare Samavyavahara. When will that day come in my life? When my feelings inside, my internal life and my external life, there's no difference. In other words, when will I be free from duplicity, hypocrisy, the cheating propensity, pretentiousness, desires for name and fame and all of these things? When will they be out from my heart? And my activities will be very simple. Amana manada havo. When will that day come? When I'll be meek and humble and give respect to others and not expect any respect for myself. Only then, Shri Krishna Kirtane, Krishna Smarane, Satata Madhiva Rabo. Only then will it be possible to always remain completely immersed in Shri Krishna Kirtan and Shri Krishna Smaran, chanting about Krishna exclusively and remembering Krishna exclusively. Then he's praying, when will that day come? When, for my journey in this world, this material body, it has some simple requirements. But when will it come that eating and sleeping and all the regular activities of the body will go on automatically? Like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was in Jagannath Puri. Snana darashana bojan deya swabhavai kumarera chakadena satata pirai. Just like the wheel of a potter, when he spins the wheel, then his hands are free to make the pot. So in the same way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's eating, he's sleeping, he's going to take darshan of Jagannath Dev, everything of his body, it was going on automatically. And his heart, free to wander in the service of Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. So when will my life go on like this? All external things going on just out of abhyas, only habit. Then he's praying, when will that day come? When I will accept all of those things which are favorable for bhajan and very, very strictly reject anything which will be an hindrance or encumbrance or obstacle in the path of devotional service. Then, if I can live in this way, I will pass my time day after day absorbed in kirtan and smaran and Vaishnava seva. And I will be happy to spend my life in this way until the moment when I give up this body. This will be perfection, if I can spend my life in this way. So then, in the final verse, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, when will this day be mine? in the meantime, I am passing my time, and in the core of my heart, I am feeling so much vyakulata, so much anxiety, anxious for what? Anxious for that moment when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will bestow his causeless mercy upon me, and my life will be successful. So feeling this anxiety in my heart, I am passing my days in this world. And even though I will live my life apparently like an ordinary person, Kandya Sangopane, in the core of my heart, I am crying and crying continuously. So in this kirtan, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has Sangopane. Oh, in a lonely place, I will do bhajan and cry. And also hiding inside. Both. So in this kirtan, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he has given us the essence of all instructions in bhajan and how to attain perfection in the line of the Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Rupa Goswami Pad.
I think it will be better to sing these songs in audience, so many. Not like what you are singing? Then all young ladies will be very attractive. Very so. And they will give her heart to sing, those who will sing. And very soon both will go to
When we finish the Vaishnava Kirtan, Gaur Kirtan, and then we come to Radha Krishna Kirtan, what can we sing? Because all are so high. Once we come to Radha Krishna Kirtan,
like this. Our Guru Maharaja was there and Prabhupada, he would have. Also, the Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, they can tolerate. Once I told, oh, Jai Sri Radhe, and Guru Maharaj came out at very angry. Radhe Radhe, don't go. They were very great. They wanted to hide everything in short. We should try to follow as much as we can. Otherwise, we cannot control. This song should be chanted in midnight or night, when in evening at 3, 4, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And then, alone, like Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to do. We should try to learn all these things, etiquettes from them. It is like cancer. If you are doing so, or it will go away. And especially uncontrolled lady, teenagers, they will be attracted. But not like Shamaran. Oh, nothing. Nothing to do all these things. Because they are pratisthit. Established. Oh, there is a question that if there are so many God brothers, maybe 100,000 in one side, and other side, there are so many pure devotees in the line of the disciples of Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami. Like God brother of Swamiji, my Gurudev. Among myself, bound Maharaja to become Maharaja. In the line of Madhava Maharaj, or other, there are so many. In their life, very high class of some developed devotees are there, to whom we should I should associate with our God brothers who are not developed, or we should associate with any high class of devotee in the line of any of these disciples of Swami Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami, or in the line of anyone of Gadadhar Pandit or Advaita Acharya Prabhu. What is better? Understood by what?
In Alachua, Florida, last year, one of our godbrothers told Srila Gurudev, I know that one of my godbrothers, who's one of the big GBC guru leaders, is not at all following. But because he's my dear friend, I don't say anything to him. So Srila Gurudev at that time quoted Srila Rupa Goswami's Upadeshamrit, text number 5, where Srila Rupa Goswami is explaining how we should honor others, not according to who is my friend
or my God brother,
but who has a specific development of his relationship with Krishna. If one is a Kanistha Adhikari, a materialistic Prakrita Bhakta, who's very proud and who has no attachment for chanting, has no honor for Vaishnavas, then we should honor him just by our mind. And if he's offensive, we should not at all associate, and we should not criticize. We should honor from far away, meaning don't think of the person at all. If he's offensive, if he's sincere, then we can honor him with our mind. If one is actually initiated in the sense that some relationship with Krishna, some sambandha is there in his heart while he's chanting and actually engaged in devotional practices, and he's really a Madhyama Adhikari, that is showing respect and service attitude to those who are superior, sharing realizations with those who are equal, being instructive in a kind, friendly way to those who are subordinate, and to those who are newly coming, showing compassion and avoiding those who are envious of Bhakta and Bhagavan and Bhakti. To such a Madhyama Adhikari, we should show respect with our body and with our mind, and also body means obeisances and also some cooperation. But if there's an Uttam Mahabhagwat who is completely free from all faults, beginning with the fault of criticizing others, and who's 24 hours a day absorbed in the Astakaliya Leela pastimes of Krishna and his associates, who's always fully engaged in Krishna's external and internal service, then we should offer him our heads, our hearts, all our service, and our mind. So our relationship with others should not be on the basis of our body, my relatives or my godbrothers, but on the basis of how much one has a relationship with Krishna.
They cannot help. I think they cannot help if they are not high class of devotee. But anywhere in the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Rupa Goswami line, anywhere they are high class of developed and bona fide Vaishnava. Oh, they can. They can increase our Guru Nishtha to that bogus person who are only God brothers but not highly developed. How they can develop and glorify their Guru? They cannot glorify. As much as what I can glorify Swamiji, and I think that in so many words they can glorify Swamiji. They don't know. Gaur Bani, Muktaye or what? Gaur Bani Prachaya. They don't know what is Gaur Bani even. And this slok has been written himself by him, Swami. So we should always be very careful for association. Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu. In this kirtan, Sadhu Sangha is highly glorified. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur always. Ramachandra Sangha Mange, why he told? You know? Why he told? You know this song? Why he told?
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Kurmaya.
But why he told?
Because this was the
disciple
of
Ramchandra was junior to Narada.
Junior.
And
Disciple of
God
Godbrother.
both. But why he told?
He was remembering all the great acharyas, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Rup Sanatan, but they all left.
Especially why he praying to Srinivas
For the association of...
that please allow Ramchandra to be with me.
Because Ramchandra was a high class of devotee who could nourish his bhakti.
Though he was disciple, but yet he was Siddha Bhakta. So we should try to follow these things for what? Developing Krishna. Otherwise there is no way. No way. Now you should begin. Namo.
Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Namaste Saraswati
ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च नमो महापतञ्जाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदाय कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामे गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तदभक्ताय यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो कातर्याजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया सर्वोऽभिनेत तं सर्वभूतहृदयं तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय तन्मे मां शरणं I mean with humble obeisances unto the Lord feet of my Maharaja. Guru Padma, Om Vishnu Pad Srimad Bhakti Jnana Kishore Goswami, and to my Shiksha Guru, millions of Sashtang Dandatam. We were discussing yesterday in our evening class. Ceto Darpana Marjanam Desi Slok and Vijayate Param Vijayate Sri Krishna. We explained that even by fortune, if among two kinds of Shraddha, whether it is Shastra or Dharanamayi, by hearing Shastra, or by Lobhamayi Shraddha, by hearing these three pastimes of Raja. If love has come, greed has actually, anyhow that Shraddha, transcendental Shraddha has come. But after that, sometime no good association. Then we will be gradually that Shraddha will be weakened, and one day, what? Totally disappear. This Shraddha is the last fraction of transcendental Hladni Shakti mode. This is transcendental. So he can come or disappear. Understand? It may disappear or it may be there according to her will. She is like a Vyakti, personality, not only power or anything. All the powers of Krishna has of personality. So bhakti, the mode of Radhika, has free will, where to come, where to be merciful, where to disappear, it depends on. So if she thinks that he is making offensive in his Gurudev, no Guru Nishtha, or he is not proper respecting Vaishnava according to their stage, she may disappear at once. Oh, Krishna has made this, his power, free, full free, like as he is. Independent. Quite independent. So, if no sadhu sang and you have no honor for sadhu sang, worldly things, ADK, then it will disappear. So, Bhakti Vinod Thakur is explaining really big thing. In this world, conditional souls, forgetting their constitutional position. What is that? Eternal servant of Christ. Or Maya with his two powers. One power what? She kicks out. And by other, covers. Vikshepatmika first, and then Avarnatmika. Very easy. Kicks out. From where? Where he is. For the foreigner in this world. And covers. With two covers. Covering.
Subtle body and gross body.
Subtle body and
Gross body.
and since unlimited time immemorial, the Jeev is going up and down. It may be sometimes he becomes Indra or demigods, high class of, and sometimes like ant, hawks and pigs. Or in Chaitanya Charitamrita or in Jagadananda, Krishna Polisi Jivan Nadi Gurmu Atayo Maya Karete Sansar Adi Dukkha Sansar Pramite Kano Ji Bhagyaman Ji Guru Shade Maya and sometimes he is written there, or sometimes going in heaven, sometimes in hell, and here and there, pigs and hogs, so many species of life. Oh, Krishna is very merciful to give this human form. And then he remembers how sufferings he has suffered. Oh, at that time Krishna becomes very merciful. Oh, now he has become somewhat humble. And that is why he engages, Mahamaya, to burn him in fire and to
With
Beat him.
With the hammer.
and this is this one. But yet we are not remembering now. We are very happy with wives and children and so many things. And sometimes Krishna pushes, okay? With so many sufferings and so many. But even, for a moment, like burning hot, we go and see that, this person is dead and now he is burning in flames. So, Marakat Vairagya, this Smashan Vairagya. And when he returned from that burning hot, sons and daughters and wife weeping, then he forgets him. So, if he is very fortunate, then anyhow he accepts sadhusha. Then he knows all this. Without serving Krishna, we cannot be happy. There is no way, only the way to be liberated from the sufferings of this world and to be eternal happy, only sadhusha. And to serve in sadhusha, we will have to serve Krishna. When he decided this, though he is full of honor, but when he decides, and then at the same time, the Hladni Vritti of Swarup Shakti at once in a very minute, she comes, descend there. This is the mercy of Krishna. Or Srimati Radhika is more merciful than Krishna. So Krishna says, be merciful to them. And at once Srimati Radhika, in a many form, in a shape or form of Shraddha, she descends there. And if it is so, then next sadhusha. That is first stage of first sadhusha. It may be by sadhusha what class? Madhyam, Kanishta, Madhyam, or even Kanishta may be there. Sadhusha. And this descent. And then, he tells, why not Guru? You should. If you want bhakti, you should accept any Guru, high class of. Then he asked, do you know any Guru? Yes, I know. He does not tell that I am Guru. I know a Guru who can help you. And then, he follows him and goes to that class of Guru. Hears. Not only 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. It may be for years. And then he thinks that, he can help to serve Krishna. And then he decided that I should make him Guru. There are so many stories like that. Upakhyan. How he goes and tests a Guru. There was a young boy who wanted to take initiation from high cultured or bona fide Guru. He went to Ganges and told his Gurudev, I want to take your shot. Please initiate me. Oh, have you taken bath? Oh, but yet you should go and take bath in Ganges and come purify yourself. He went and took bath in Ganges and he changed his clothes and put the dust and went. But in the meantime, Gurudev has managed a sweeper that you should collect some dry leaves and some
Dust.
but it should not be impure. Yes. And for far away, when he is coming to me in the midway, you should
Throw it.
throw. Not on his body, but far away. And be alert. He may come and
Beat you.
she did like so. Far away when he was coming by taking bath, and he
Throw it.
threw that basket full of dirt and
Dry leaves and dry.
some dust him, and he became very furious and he took a stick and fall. But see,
Disappear.
and again he went
Again, yes.
and took bath and thought that now I am pure and came to Guru. Oh Gurudev told me, oh return back. After 1 year you should go. When there will be no anger. You are very angry. So you must return back and come after practicing. And after 1 year he again came. And he took bath in Ganges and came to Guru. Gurudev told that you should again go and take bath. And he told that same very
Sweeper.
that, oh now you should take some dirt. So, and you should throw it not on body but very
More
near.
closer, yes.
There's some dust and
Leaves and touch it.
touch. He did and he became very angry. But he did not take
Stick.
the stick.
Eyes become
And eyes became very bad. But he stopped anyhow and again went and took bath and again. Gurudev told that, oh, you should wait 1 year also. And then he returned. And after 1 year he took bath in Ganges and came. Oh, Gurudev told, Acha, you should go and take bath. And he told that Srila, oh, you should this time,
put on his head.
on his head you should.
Direct.
And be careful, he will not do anything. But even you should be careful. He did. He throw that basket full of on his head, and he at once folded down and did pranam. Oh, you are really my Guru.
Like my mother.
You are my Guru. That you have taught me how to
Tolerate.
Gurudev told, no need of taking bath. Now you are qualified and without taking bath. He gave initiation. Also many stories. I told one with this. So anger is most, I think that it is the enemy of, so biggest enemy than anyone. And that is why Guru first told us that at the time of chanting, you should not use this finger, you should keep it outside. But we don't fall. We don't fall. Sometimes fall. If anyone insults you, you will also insult. So we should try to learn this. First Guru and then satsang. First satsang and then second satsang. And in second he realizes the necessity of initiation by any high class of Guru. If you are sincere, Krishna will manage a very high class. And if you are not sincere, you want worldly position and gain. Oh, so many Gurus are there. Krishna manages for them, that very class of Guru. Kangaroo. No.
Kangaroo.
So now in second association, sadhu sangha, oh, he accepts anything and diksha also. It may be that initiation may be of two kinds. One, only anushthan, formality, or sacred head should be given and fire sacrifice and what is real, bona fide diksha, where realize everything, like Jaiva Dharma, Vijay and
Brajana.
Oh, this all Chaitanya Mahaprabhu singing and dancing with his
All associates.
and they were melted. They were weeping and rolling down in the earth. Oh, this diksha is like a
Process.
course. It can be in some days, some months, some year, and it may be prolonged to years and
Lifetime.
years. When you will realize the relation with Krishna and so, then this is real.
Complete.
So you should try to realize these kinds of things. Tatpasya, after that, he is hearing from Gurudev or Shiksha Guru, especially from Shiksha Guru. Sometimes Diksha Guru is Shiksha Guru. When he becomes Shiksha Guru, then he becomes more familiar.
More intimate.
Like what? Aunt. Uncle. Like Krishna used to play much more than Nanda Baba with
Sunanda and Nandan.
Nanda. Oh, they were
Brothers.
youngest.
Nandan is the youngest one.
And he used to play like brothers.
Friend.
So Shiksha Guru. Oh, very familiar to that. Oh, they can sit on one bed and they can play like friends. Or like Galpaniya. What?
Putting his
Putting
hand on
his-
his neck.
Arm around the shoulders.
Like so. And laughing, joking. Like I never sat down from Swamiji.
Sat on a lower level.
Never. You used to sit on same level. And joke and doing so many things. Cooking, everything. Also, there was a devotee of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Janardhan Maharaj. He was my like Swajati Snigdha Ashay Vaishnava.
Like-minded.
In whole my group, in Gaudiya society, Saraswati line. Oh, I have chosen him like my Swajati Snigdha Ashay Vaishnava. And he used to tell and hear so many things. So many. Like a friend. If I was trying to sit down somewhat lower level, okay. So like this. So Shiksha Guru, without concealing, hiding any fact, he can tell. Sometimes Guru may be like this, but disciples should be so forward and so high tolerant.
Advanced and sincere.
And then hearing the sweet pastimes of Krishna, of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda. And then after hearing, by that inspiration he can sing, or he can explain the pastimes of Krishna. whether he has heard or not, if he has not heard really and not served Gurudev, Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, then he can. If he is speaking Hari Katha and not served and not in the line, then what will be? After some time he will be Sahitya. I have seen so many in my life. So many have been
Derailed.
So many, not only one, thousands and thousands. Oh, they were very powerful, thinking that I am now next to be Acharya after my Guru. So, very careful in this. And then, at that time, it may be Namabhas always, but sometimes, semblance. Very rare now. So many anats had gone. Now, either they are moved or they are in sleeping.
Dormant.
Huh?
Dormant.
Dormant state. But, if they will have chance, they can come. How? Like you can cut the grosses from any field. And you level, no grosses. But when a rain will come, water will come, I'm very sure they will again come.
भागवत दादा गेहूं गुलमो इबार न लगे बांस के खाद के तो जला भी दिया जाए फिर आने पर नए कपड़े हुए.
Like you see any banyan tree anywhere in the wall, and you will cut again they will come. When it will take a root,
uprooted is that.
So, avidya or anarth now, one now. This is the prakriya, process. How that transcendental bhakti from very many point comes in the heart of Jiva. But in the meantime, any aparat, then like a mad elephant, it will happen. And it has been told in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the Sambad of Sanatana Goswami and
Rupa Shiksha.
Rupa Shiksha, in Rupa Shiksha. Then, by this process, adopting, by this process, Hari Kirtan, by that Sankirtan, Param Vijayate, this is Param. And by that, 7 kinds of fruits may come, otherwise no. And that is why we see here and there, no fruit. They are doing Sankirtan, Nagar Sankirtan so much. But where there is none alone, no Sankirtan. They will laugh. 5 and 6 jumping. Oh, so much here and there. When there are so many to see. And where there is none to see, they don't, they will not jump. When they will go out, they will take their mala and Hare Krishna. And when there is none to see, they will keep their mala and sleep. So this is not process. And by that, Ceto, Darpana, Marjanam, and up to Anandambu, the Bardhanam, Pratipadam, Purnamrita, Swadhanam, these 7 fruits. Surely they will. So, he is telling, Ceto, Darpana, Marjanam. What is the meaning? Ceto Darpana.
Ceto Darpana Marjanam means the cleansing of the mirror of the heart from all material conceptions of life and seeing within the heart the reflection of the Lord and myself as spirit.
More?
Ceto Darpana Marjan, that the heart is like a mirror. So by chanting, as Srila Gurudev has explained, under guidance, having received some shraddha, doing service in anugatya, then this heart, which is like a mirror, then it starts to be cleansed. That if one is hearing and chanting, but they have not served Guru and Vaishnavas, they're not in anugatya, then that chanting, it will not have effect. But when one is heard, one is served, and one is under guidance, and then they're chanting, then that heart, which is like a mirror, but which is covered with so much dust, then the effect of marjanam, cleansing, then that will begin. Ceto Darpana Marjanam.
Right. One.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Shri
You should know also that Krishna, very beautiful form. None is beautiful than Krishna. Narayan is beautiful. Ramchandra is beautiful. Dwarkadis is beautiful. Mathura is Mathuradi. But not like Shyame Rama Ramana Sundarta Varishya Saundarya Mohi Samastaga Shyamasya Swamindiri. What meaning?
In the Stavamala of Srila Rupa Goswami part in Sri Gandharva Sampratanastakam, he is praying Shame Rama Ramana Sundrata Varista Saundarya Mohita Samasta Jagatjanasya Shamasya Vamabhutya Vadatanum Kadaham Tam Indira Rupa Param Bhajami.
Amin.
In this verse, Srila Rupa Goswami part, he's praying to Srimati Radhika, Shame, oh beloved of Shyam Sundar, your beloved is very, very attractive. How? Shame Ramaramana Sundarata Varishta. He is superior in beauty and all qualities to Narayan. And when he is especially beautiful, at that time when you are sitting on his left side and by his left arm, he is keeping his arm around your waist. And at that time, you have a contrary mood and you're scowling at him. When will I behold that exquisite beauty which is so rare and precious?
Why is he telling? Shyame and Rama Ramana Sundarta Varishta. Those Narayan show is beautiful. But Krishna being so beautiful, attractive, having all qualities, but he cannot be without you. You have given, Krishna has given her his heart and she is taking and controlling. So his way. Oh, Krishna is very rare to be. His feet dust also. He cannot deliver in trance, Brahma and Shankar. But even a dust charna, dust particle, or if he will remember of Srimati Radhika
Particle of dust.
Oh, Krishna. Oh, he is remembering my most beloved. At once he will be controlled. So, if Krishna is so beautiful, to serve Krishna, eternal servant of Krishna, how it should be beautiful? More than Krishna. As Srimati Radhika is more beautiful than Krishna, it is true fact. Krishna is most beautiful, but Krishna is attractive. So to attract and to serve Krishna, our form should be, constitutional form should be most beautiful. If you are not, you cannot serve Srimati Radhika. So we have, but in latent portion. All the qualities what a maid servant of Radhika should ought to have. Oh, we have all these things here, but now covered with Maya. Ceto Darpana. This is me. Ceto Darpana. Like mirror, if there is dust, or you cannot see your reflection. But if you will remove dust, then you can see. So you can at that time Ceto Darpana Marjanam. If it is done, but it will be like a mirror. Like there are some books, something inside a mirror. Almirah of glass. You can see, but cannot touch. So at that time, Ceto Marjanam, if it is done, sometimes you can see your Siddha Swarup. This way. But, you cannot use. Only sometimes, as a semblance you can see. And that Jeev is very high class of what? He is so much fortunate to have this. So, we should think there is something. Very beautiful thing. Very beautiful qualities in us. But we will have to remove. First, apara. First apara. And then gradually unearth. And you know the unearth, I have told so many times. What are they? 4. And 4 are of 4 kind each. Sarup Brahma, Asat Krishna, Hridaya Dhamma. And we are doing. So we should try to stop. Aparat totally. But sometimes we are bound to do this aparat. We cannot, it may be that we are not offending Gurudev. It may be you cannot offend Vaishnava, but it is very, very hard. Sometimes we don't give proper respect to Vaishnava. This is also the fact. Especially, you are chanting names. And you have aham mama, bhav in your body and mind. This is one of kind of, and this is very hard to do.
Body is mine and
What I told this? What is it?
We have a conception of aham mameti. I am this body, and everything in relation to this body is mine. This is also an aparad, offense. It is in the category of swatattva brahm, misconception about myself. This is an anartha, and it's also an offense in chanting the holy name.
Very hard to do. Easily we can remove all these things. But 2 things. one this, and when we are chanting, not so much belief in name that, oh, same as name. And then we can do Hare Krishna like this in wall, in chair. Not hot melting. This is also a kind of hot. Very hot is no. But you will have to do positive. You have to. And what? After that, lay pramad,
লয় বিচ্ছেদ অপ্রতিপত্তি কষায় রসাক্ষাৎ
even something. What is that?
এক দেশবর্তিনী বহুদেশবর্তিনী তাই কি আত্মপূর্ণ আত্মন্তি
Very easy. Vaishnava can tell, oh, very easy bhakti. For whom? Or to attract them. Very soon, very soon. But those who are sincere from them, it may be very easy. But those who are have so much intelligence here, duplicitous, duplicity are what?
ডিপ্লোমেসি
Diplomacy.
Kutinati, Hinsan and all. But we have to. They should try to promise and give up all for this. Like, Raghunath Das Goswami, idea. Oh, ancient time, Pramod Maharaja, idea. So we should try to be like all those who are coming, and if we are kept in a chalani,
Siv.
সিপ or strainer
some holes,
yes strainer
oh, so many will go. Only 2, 3 rare will be. Bhaktivinoda Thakur or Narottam Thakur has written like this. If you will think, oh, he is qualified or not, that I am not.
मनोई पे दोष और गुणलेशन आपादि जब तू कर भी विचार तू जगन्नाथ जगत तोहासी जगवाणी नहीं विचार
You know this song? You know?
माधव बहुत मेहनत
Or if you think that, oh, he is, oh, like Narottam Thakur in this song,
विद्यापति भनई
Bhanai Vidyapati. That if you see that whether he is qualified or not, oh, I cannot, in lives and lives, millions of lives, I will not be qualified. So you should give me both things, patra and
mercy both
mouth, pot and rush both. Oh, anyhow, anywhere, our Narottam Thakur has done. In one of the slok of Raghunath Das Goswami, Govardhan,
Niravadi karuneන Sri Sacinandana Tvai Kapati Satopi Chaturena Iti Kalamama Yogya
or his praying to Govardhan, oh Govardhan, please be merciful. Don't see my faults and my avagons. Oh, you should be merciful. I had to keep. Gaur Premanand.
You were talking about Nama Parad and Nama Bas. So in Jaiva Dharma, Babaji Maharaj says that if you take the 5 Mahapaps and you multiply them by millions of times, the reaction is not as severe as if you commit Nama Parad. Can you explain that? What are the 5 Mahapaps and how is Nama Parad worse?
Take so much time. We can discuss in.
Just one very quick one. You explained that the first type of Shraddha that even one is coming in contact with some first level of Madhyam, first type of Sadhu Sangha, that one is coming in contact with low level Madhyam or even Kanishta, that they may get some very minute, most minute particle of Shraddha. So this can come from one who is not Mahabhava.
Yes.
This first...
Because Madhyamadhikari has stored in his heart some minute part of Vladini Shakti, that he has Shraddha. So there is something. And by that something, minute Shraddha, he can help. No harm.
But Kanishta, no.
Kanishta.
আরে হয় না হয়েছে না
Only he can... oh, you should come to my Aarti, Thakurji, and he can give the remnants of Thakurji, Mahaprasadam, or Tulsi offered, or Chandan, or ghee.
So I can increase Sukriti.
Yes.
Can he, the one who has minute Shraddha, can he give his disciple minute Shraddha?
If with Madhyam, can he give his disciple that very, very minute particle?
Yes. By Harikatha. By Harikatha. Not like that.
Low level Madhyam
Oh,
also?
that can do only Sri Mahabharata.
Low level Madhyam also can do? Low level Madhyam has very minute.
He knows Harikatha. But he should be sincere, otherwise. He should be always sincere.
Is it a symptom of a Madhyam that he will definitely always take advantage of the opportunity to inquire from the Uttam? Well, it's a symptom of a Madhyam that he will always take advantage of the opportunity to inquire and associate with
One quality of Madhyam, that always they're looking for Sadhu
Four
Sangha.
qualities has been told in Srimad Bhagavatam and in Chaitamrita in 3
মহাপ্রভাব যাত্রা
it has been clear.
His behavior, he follows Krishna, Ipyastigiritam Manasadriyata.
Yes.
This Ipsita Sangha Labhya, always desiring Uttamadhikari Sangha.
Yes. Or Uttamadhikari, or they can talk. Or by even blessing. But for Madhyamadhikari, even he is Uttamadhikari, Madhyam Uttam, oh, he will help them by Harikatha. And thus a great may come like that. And we can be Madhyam. Madhyam Kanish, Madhyam like this. And what you are telling?
In the Jaiva Dharma it says that if you commit the 5 kinds of Mahapaps and you multiply that severity by millions of times, you don't get as bad a reaction, sinful reaction, as you get if you commit Namaparad. Can you explain?
So what are 5?
I don't know. That was a question.
Oh, you should know. Oh, Avidya. First.
Ignorance.
Ignorance. What ignorance? To forget Krishna. And then
অবিদ্যা
Sanchippa, Asanchippa, Prarabdha Karma, who, and Avidya, these are 5. And it has been defined. I have done.
जय धर्म के फुटनोट में आपने दिया हुआ है जय धर्म के फुटनोट में आपने
In Hindi, not in English.
Why they did?
They're in glossary.
Glossary.
उसमें आपने दिया पातक महापातक विपातक
And if it is
multiply into
multiplied by millions,
এবার not equal to Namaparad.
why? All these may go by semblance of none. But aparat, very hard. To whom you have done, oh, you should go and apologize. And if they are merciful to okay. Otherwise, continuing Harinam, Harinam, weeping, weep anta.
Repent.
Fight, and then oh, go Prema.
Higher Brindavan হচ্ছে নামটা announce করে দিলে হয়।
Yeah.
Higher Brindavan চলে না হয় না?
Today, the brother of Jayanta Prabhu, Narayan sir.
Your brother today, he received Harinam initiation from Srila Gurudev.
What I name myself? Oh, stand up, please. Very pleasant. Oh, Radha Mohan Prabhu. Very high class of devotee, good devotee. Sincere devotee.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare.